live for the WWE Bad Blood pre-show event, baby. Yeah. It's a little bit after 5 p.m. EST. We're chilling. We're here in New York State. We're getting ready for WWE Bad Blood in Atlanta, Georgia. Ready to talk it up. That's Pretty Deadly Jesse. I'm Andrew. Kombat Jones. Da 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 da. Yeah. Gotta do a little bit of intro for the people. Nobody probably watching yet, but it is what it is. We're here. We're gonna try to get some questions from these people live. Let me see what we got going on here. Try to open up this YouTube.
All right. Hopefully, we got something going on. How's it going out there in internet land?
Okay, so it's not working how I wanted it to. I gotta go in here now, edit this one. Okay, awesome. I can just cut and paste this shit.
Technical difficulties.
Yeah.
Here we go. Here we go. Here we go.
And the thumbnail pre-show. There we go. Okay.
Oh man, is everybody ready for WWE Bad Blood? Because we sure are. This is the summit, I guess, of the Drew McIntyre CM Punk feud.
Yeah, I'm freaking excited. It's gonna be
You know,
crazy.
we are ready for it. Hope it delivers. What's the percentage chance that that match is not going to deliver?
Mm, maybe like 20%. I don't. I don't know. Maybe. Hold on. Nobody watching it anyways. We don't have to like save this afterwards either.
Yeah, you're good. We have a list of matches coming up. We have Nia Jax and Bailey for the WWE Women's Championship. We have the World Women's Championship on the line. Liv Morgan with Rhea Ripley and Dirty Dom in a shark cage. My my son asked me what kind of shark was going to be in the cage with Dominic Mysterio.
Oh God, he
I
is
said,
the shark. He's a big shark in a little pond. He's done hard time.
it's gonna be interesting. It's gonna be fun, man.
Yeah. A lot of people feel like they got cheated because of Cody Rhodes and Roman Reigns, and Roman not having a match and it being Bad Blood, and that he's back, and it's the first pay per view he's back, and that they've had matches, and that he's not having a singles match.
It's probably good for him to have this much time off, though, to come back in a tag match. Probably help protect him, get a little ring rust off him.
Yeah, I think you're probably right there. All right, now I just gotta tag all these
I'm
people.
always right. I'm always right. Jestradamus.
Just Damas.
Combat Jones is trying to get all of our TikTokers with us.
Yeah, that's gonna be a whole nother thing. I could try to do that actually. That's yeah. I don't know how to set that damn thing up. That's become impossible. I'm just gonna
We're not technical geniuses. If there is somebody out there in the world that would like to do our technical side for free,
yeah.
come let us know.
All right.
Um, yeah, on top of that, we have Finn Balor and Damian Priest. Has a lot of bad blood there. Um, we have the tag team match coming up. That's Cody Rhodes and Roman Reigns against Bloodline 2.0's Jacob Fatu and Solo Sikoa.
Hell yeah.
I acknowledge Solo Sikoa.
Yeah, I mean, you kind of got it at this point.
If anybody out there in the wrestling community thinks that Solo isn't doing his job as a heel, um, to try to like make the people want Roman Reigns back even more, like, you're sadly mistaken. He's doing a great job with this.
Mm-hmm. We got any people on here yet?
Yeah, it says we got 3 people in here.
Oh, okay. What's up, people? I'm just up on the YouTube right now trying to fidangle the screen for the live to get more people in for like the info and the and all that for and the title and like the thumbnail. So just bear with me.
And
Yeah.
I'm just riffing, and I
Yeah.
am. There's a reason why I'm not the main host of this show. And
Oh, shut
if
up.
you are here, just let us know in the chat that you are here, because we are here. Um,
We're here.
we're here. Oh man, do you think we're gonna get a an appearance
Oh. Oh,
from the
yeah.
Spirit Halloween crew tonight?
Oh shit. I don't think so actually. I don't see who they would appear for.
I saw on the internet somebody saying that they're going to appear and pull Finn Balor down under, and when Finn Balor reemerges, he will be the demon.
Oh, really? Huh.
So,
Okay. I mean,
I'm not on board with it, but okay, it is what it is.
I guess weirder things have happened. Definitely definitely crazier things have happened. I don't know.
I don't think that Damien and Finn should have anything like that to muddy it up, though. That's a feud in its own that needs to kind of be settled.
Yeah. Watching the pre-show, they got Damian Priest and Rhea Ripley walking in. They actually had like a they're checking out the shark cage, making sure that its integrity is tested and it's strong and jaws can't poke through it. Oh, there's Judgment Day walking in.
Okay.
Have you have, have you seen the Judgment Day shirt, the street trash one?
Yes.
The
Yes.
people were talking about. People is all freaking out about that. You already know what that looked like.
Hmm. I
Whole
was,
load of
yeah, the integrity of these shirts that have been coming out in WWE haven't been that great lately. That's for sure.
yeah,
So,
yeah, that's true.
oh, I guess I'm a little behind you on the pre-show because I see the Judgment Day walking in right now.
Oh, okay, yeah,
Finn Balor with his stylish bucket hat coming in and stuff.
yeah.
So,
Yeah, he's always got the custom sneakers too. Like he's got the sneakers. He's always got like the good Nikes, but he always like paints stuff or like writes it on his like he puts his logo on them. It's interesting.
yeah. So we're at the State Farm Arena in Atlanta, Georgia. Kombat Jones was actually going to spend his rent money to
Yeah,
go
pretty
down and be
much.
a part of this. Decided back.
Somehow I still don't have to have it,
Ricky,
and
how
I'm
you
not there.
doing?
Yeah. Ricky.
Says, hey guy. I think hopefully it's guys and we're not right. You could be
Oh,
Canadian, I guess.
yeah.
Yeah, we're just hanging out. We won't be live at for the actual PLE. I don't know how you feel about it, Combat Jones, but I feel like the reaction
Mm-hmm.
uh content creators and stuff, like when I'm
Right.
watching a PLE, I like to pay attention to it. I like to watch
Right.
and see what's going to happen and feel like just be fully into it. And if I have my earbuds in and I'm trying to interact with people in the chats and stuff like that, I feel like it just takes away from it a little bit for me. So
Yeah, I agree. I mean, if you got like a whole setup for it, like, and you're set up with that type of different screens and like you got the camera in the right place and you got it right in front of you and that's what you do and you like I don't know how to do all that. So,
yeah,
yeah.
you're getting us beforehand. We're the pre cum of bad blood here. So I mean,
Yeah,
it's
exactly.
just as potent, but it's just not as
Oh
much,
yeah.
I guess.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. So I was just gonna ask you, everybody that's here, just let us know what are you looking forward to most tonight. I was gonna ask Combat Jones, but apparently I already know what Combat Jones is here for.
Yeah.
Uh,
What's that?
he CM Punk and Drew McIntyre,
Oh, okay. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I thought you were gonna. I thought you were gonna say Liv Morgan. I was like, oh, yep, you're right.
and nobody's here for Liv Morgan.
All right, now let me check the stream thing. It should show right when I bring it up now. Oh, we got 4 people in here. Let's see. Oh yeah, WWE Bad Blood pre-show live discussion.
All right.
Okay, yeah, look at it now. It's all there. We got okay. A little better, a little better.
Look at that, man. Oh,
Yeah,
I'm gonna share that. Look at that.
I even made a custom thumbnail for it.
Ooh, we're doing big things over here at Ringside
Yeah,
Renaissance.
I'm gonna put it on the front of the page too. Hold on a second. How do I get there? There we go. If I can do that. Yep. There we go.
So shout out to everybody in the IWC as well. Thanks for hanging out and riding along with us. This is kind of a cool. We might have some cameos from my family coming in
Yeah.
to talk during it. I'm looking forward to that. But
What's up
uh,
with the Twitter world? Twitter working? Oh yeah, Twitter's working. Okay. X is working. We got 10 views on there. Everything's a little delayed.
yeah, that's good. It's
Yeah,
good. But
yeah, it's good though.
what are some? Can I ask you what are some things that you're maybe most surprised isn't going to be on Bad Blood tonight?
That there's no championship matches for any of the men's, pretty much.
Yeah.
At all actually. There's no world championship match, Gunther. There's no universal championship match with Cody. There's no IC title match with Jey Uso, and there's no USA title match with LA Knight.
Yeah. This is
What
the
about
second PLE
like?
the second PLE in a row without Jey Uso, which is
Yeah, that's
very
true.
interesting. Or
Yeah.
LA Knight, I believe, right? LA Knight wasn't even on the last one.
Mm-hmm.
So,
Mm-hmm.
yeah, that's very interesting. Also, the whole Sami Zayn Gunther thing. Then they're going to have their match on Raw instead of on Bad Blood. That's very surprising to me.
Yeah, I don't think a lot of people saw that coming. I mean, I guess it makes stakes a little higher for Raw, but you don't see the title changing hands much like for a world championship. God, the last time that's happened, what was that? Kofi Kingston, right? And Brock Lesnar must
On
be
a yeah,
for a
on a
yeah, yeah,
weekly show, yeah,
yeah, yeah, yeah, yeah.
it's been a long time.
They're gonna have to do something special for Netflix. Oh, we just had CM Punk and Larry, a whole little Larry bit, and then we got the hosts showing up right now of Bad Blood. We got Naomi, Bianca Belair, and Jade Cargill. Mm-hmm. Damn, here we go. It's getting
Here we
crazy.
go.
Oh yeah. So you had showed me something, uh, mentioned it kind of. Cody was on Pat McAfee's show, right?
Yes.
Talking about that the big guy's supposed to be there allegedly, and then
Hmm.
everybody's assuming who's the Rock, right?
Yeah. Because he said the big guy, and then Cody said which one.
Oh,
So that led people to believe that there was going to be something else showing up besides like because Roman Reigns the big guy, the big dog, whatever you want to call it. But
okay,
yeah, there's a few things, and Cody also said that there was going to be a video package, a vignette, whatever, that's going to have
right.
huge implications for a title match at Crown Jewel as well.
Mm,
So I don't know what exactly that is, but you would think the big match, because Crown Jewel always tries to pull out all the stops, would probably be um,
right.
Roman and Cody for the Universal title or undisputed title. I'm sorry, at Crown Jewel, but I don't know if they should have that.
Mm, I don't know. And who else is gonna show up besides the Rock? You think the Rock's coming out tonight?
Mm. I see a lot of people saying Jimmy Uso. Can I just say right now that I love Jimmy Uso, right? I love Jimmy
Yeah.
Uso.
Yeah.
Jimmy Uso isn't no grandiose like, oh my god, it's Jimmy Uso. Like
Yeah.
he's been like the floor mat for the bloodline
Right.
for years, you know. So
Yeah.
Jimmy Uso returning would be okay, but
Yeah, for like a main event, like if they're they're holding the Hell in a Cell match back from the main event, and Cody and Roman are going on last, and it's all going to lead up to just Jimmy coming out at the end to help.
mm,
I don't think so. I could see it for The Rock, for sure,
yeah.
because he's not going to be upstage. You know,
I
if he's coming on, he's gonna say, yeah, I gotta come on last. I'm the final boss. Final boss goes on
final
last.
boss. I don't fuck around.
I don't fuck around. Mama Rhodes, where you at?
Yeah, we haven't seen Mama Rhodes in a while, man. Let's get
Yeah,
a
we haven't heard.
cameo
I
from
haven't
Mama
heard from her.
Rhodes.
Yeah. What the hell?
Yeah, so I could see maybe Cody and Roman Reigns for Crown Jewel, and then that's when like for the title, but it ends in
Right.
like a DQ because the Bloodline comes in, takes them both out, and then
Hmm.
that starts building to them needing to recruit people
Right.
for to help them out in the Bloodline civil war, as it were. You know,
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
it's a lot of interesting. The cool thing about it is that there's so many directions they could go, but like the not so cool thing is there's so many directions it can go.
Yeah.
Like there's just as many directions that'll be like, holy shit, this sucks as much as holy
Yeah.
shit, this is really good.
Yeah, and there's been a lot of criticism lately too with Triple H and the WWE coming off of Swerve's comments. Booker T somewhat defended it, but man, there's been a lot of it's been divided. There's been a lot of backlash. There's points on both sides I can understand, but I don't think there's much going on there in my opinion. I think it's kind of overhyped with all that stuff with Triple H not pushing certain people because of certain things, and there's been a lot of talk about it, and then they're talking about it because of this PLE and who is on it and who isn't on it. Everybody wants Montez Ford to like get this giant push for
Yeah,
no reason now, and it is like
we see that in the IWC though. Look at the
yeah,
Zelina Vega.
yeah,
Oh, push Zelina Vega, and like everybody
Dakota
was like,
Kai, yeah,
it's like
yeah,
okay,
yeah,
I understand it's your favorite wrestler and Montez Ford or Um, all these guys might be your favorite, but just because they're your favorite or you enjoy watching them doesn't mean they're going to have like this big monster push. It's just the reality of it, Like
right,
it's not that I think I know that Pretty Deadly is the best tag team in pro wrestling right now, and we just have them in comedy roles backstage, and that's okay. That's just the reality of it. So,
yeah, yeah.
um,
Hey, what you gonna do? Oh, and the Liv Morgan match, Liv Morgan and Rhea Ripley. People are talking about Raquel Rodriguez coming back. A lot of people have been talking about that. She gonna come back and help Liv or turn on Rhea or whatever. They people are really expecting some type of surprise with her.
Yeah, and then
I
just
don't know
classic
why, but
IWC is that if the things don't happen exactly as they want it or predict it to be, they're just gonna throw a whole fit about it and say that WWE sucks right now because it didn't turn out
right.
exactly how I wanted it. I will say though, as a podcast, Ringside Renaissance, we did think that Tonga Loa was going to have a big night last night, and he
Oh,
was the one that climbed the ladder
yeah.
and retrieve the titles to stay tag team champions.
He
Shout
got
out
them gloves
Tongaloa.
too. He come out. They had a good entrance. I'll say that too. Like Solo came out to, or no, Jacob Fatu. That's something I wanted to talk about too. Is Jacob Fatu? Yeah, because he's great. Because I had saw a thing and I read it and I was watching some other thing about it and they're saying, people saying Jacob Fatu so great in the ring, this and that and everything, and like he's the best member of the bloodline, and Solo Sokoa is like doing all the talking and doing really good, but that Jacob Fatu actually on the mic is almost better than his wrestling abilities, and we haven't even seen it yet. They haven't even started to show it yet, but apparently he's got some ether and he's got some fire, and we just
Oh,
haven't seen it yet. Apparently, Jacob Fatu don't play around. Like he's well rounded on the mic, in the ring, and everything, in every way.
they probably
Yeah,
just have to hone him in a little bit because he probably
yeah,
goes a little bit off the rails, and
Yeah.
this is a family program, so we have to.
Yeah, yeah. But apparently he's got skills though, and we haven't seen it yet. So I'm looking forward to that. That's cool. But he did start he started their entrance last night on SmackDown and was doing all the
Mhm.
talking. He was just rambling on. Uh and then Solo just asked everybody to acknowledge him. They all did so, and then Tongalo and Tamatonga kind of crawled out there. You know,
Yeah, yeah, yeah,
Tongaloa
yeah,
got
yeah,
the
yeah, yeah,
gloves.
yeah,
Yeah, yeah, yeah, yeah, yeah, yeah, yeah, yeah, yeah, yeah, yeah. He's got the gloves too. Like, cha, 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 cha. Yeah. I don't know if people. You knew they were gonna win. It's just like, why did they put this ladder match? Like, what's the point of this whole thing? Like, they just needed like a main event, and it's the first time they said there's been like a ladder match on SmackDown, right? And like, or like a tag ladder match on a long time, or a triple threat tag ladder match, or something in a long time. People were talking about, yeah.
Oh, maybe I'm not exactly sure.
Yeah, 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 yeah.
Probably since the Teddy Long days, playa. But
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
yeah, SmackDown was quite interesting as well. AJ Styles had his return.
Yeah, yep.
Came out with some fire, babyface, hometown type stuff.
The guy that introduced him, that's the guy that makes a song? Is that the guy that sings a song?
Hardy, I don't even know who the fuck
Yeah,
that
they're like, this
was.
guy looks like a mix between oh god, it was a bunch of crazy things.
Yeah, he looked
Yeah,
like
yeah.
Kid Rock on an eating spree. Like I,
Kid Rock and Post Malone and all these people mixed together.
man. Yeah, I don't
Jelly
know.
Roll, Jelly Roll. Yeah, I think
Shout
that's
out to
who
Jelly
sings the
Roll.
song though. I believe that's who sings. You know what? You know. I think
Oh,
that's
okay.
his. Yeah, I think that's maybe wrong, but
Bailey and Nia Jax showing up.
yeah, yeah. Bailey had some fire last night. She
Yeah.
was cooking. She dropped the B word on Naya.
Mm,
Yeah,
batch.
bitch. Yeah, it was good. It was
Now I gotta
good.
ask you: do you think that AJ Styles' injury was legit, or do you think that's kind of storyline? He looked really pissed in the ring when it happened. Like, so it happened on like a moonsault off this, like a springboard moonsault, and then like
Yeah.
during the break they had doctors checking him, and then he tried doing kind of like the fu onto the knee, like the
Okay. Yeah.
backbreaker
Yeah.
thing,
Yep.
and when he
Yep.
did, it was on that leg, and his whole leg folded, and it looked really brutal,
So
and
maybe it is real, and they were just kind of rolling with it, and they're like, okay, we're gonna shoot something backstage with it just to do something with it.
yeah,
That's
because
gotta, yeah. If it's real, it's gotta be disappointing, especially just coming straight back like now, and then that happens. You
the
know.
way it ended was really awkward, and like he was punching the mat, and like you could tell he was like really frustrated, and like he stumbled to the back, and then like out of nowhere, like Mello was in the ring, and LA Knight
Hmm.
came in and gave him the BFT, and I don't know if that was kind of called on the fly
A
or
little audible, yeah. That makes
yeah,
sense, actually, yeah. And they
but
haven't
for the
really said much about it
yeah, well,
since.
they showed him backstage in the trainer's room, like looking at it, and then later on, Nick Aldis said, "I got a bunch of stuff going on with this AJ Styles injury." So
But then they say they were looking at him in the hospital, or he's at the hospital, but you
they
could
were
tell it
sending
was
him to
like,
the hospital.
oh, because I thought they said he was at the hospital, and I was like, I can tell this is like not the hospital,
Yeah,
but
it looked
uh,
like a high school nurse's office.
yeah, yeah, yeah. He's sitting on the table. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, maybe I don't know. That's crazy. I hopefully not, because SmackDown can definitely use him. It seems like he's probably going to be part of like the USA title stuff going on with Mello and LA Knight and Andrade, I guess, which I'm not really mad at. That'd be cool. Um,
It's tough. It's like
yeah,
we've talked about before. The roster's so bloated right now. Like, where do a lot of these people fall in? Like, where
yeah,
everybody's a big fan of the Wyatt Six, and like, where the fuck do they fall in right now? Like, what?
yeah. With Raw, yeah, we're going to 2 hours. It's gonna be interesting Monday night to see how they play everything out.
Now, I heard. So I didn't hear about this until yesterday. Like, I was on hitting the turnbuckle yesterday with Adam. We interviewed Vince
Yep.
Russo. It's coming out next week. Quick plug on that. Um, and Vince Russo and Adam were talking about SmackDown going to 3 hours.
Oh,
Like there was like an announcement that SmackDown was going to go to 3 hours, and
okay.
I haven't heard that, so I didn't really know
Yeah, I
what was
haven't
going
seen
on.
that. That's interesting. I mean, hmm. They just gonna kind of move everybody. They're gonna do the same thing Raw did, but they're gonna do the opposite. Yeah,
Yeah.
I don't think Raw is gonna go to 3 hours when it goes on Netflix. There's no point in it, really.
Who's this Megan Morant woman? Like the host with Sam Roberts or whatever.
I don't know who that is. I don't
She
know if
looks
I've
like
seen her do this before. Maybe she does look
she
familiar.
looks like Miley Cyrus fresh out of rehab.
Yeah,
I thought it was Miley Cyrus at first. Um, but of course, we'll talk about like the
yeah,
matches. We'll break them down a little bit here before we go.
yeah.
So first of all, we have Damian Priest, our favorite DP, and Finn Balor. Obviously, there's some bloodline or not bloodline. Judgment Day is going to get involved in some way. I mean, this is really
Yeah.
standard. Why wouldn't they just ban the Judgment Day from ringside?
Is that the first match you think?
I think one of the women's matches will probably be first. Try
Yeah,
to break it up a little bit.
they're probably gonna do Rhea and Liv first.
Yeah, I would think
Seems
so.
like they put them on first a lot too, right?
Yeah,
Haven't? Yeah, yeah.
yeah. So I think that might go first. Probably try to separate the shark cage from the Hell in the Cell. Because there's 5 matches, and I would want Punk and Drew to be like the match before the main event, but I don't think
Mm-hmm.
that's going to happen. I think they're going to separate something. So probably Bailey and Nia
Oh,
Jax.
yeah.
Um,
Oh, in between. Yeah.
yeah, one of the women's matches in between to cool the crowd off, maybe.
Yeah, they gotta. Well, and then what's gonna happen with Tiffy time? She gonna cash in?
Oh, for sure, for sure.
Yeah.
We are going to get a new women's champion tonight, but it is not going to be Bailey.
She really gonna turn on Nia B. She been doing interviews like this the last few days, like everywhere, like like radio stuff with everybody with Nia, like giving people problems when they ask her about it. So it's gonna be quite the betrayal, that's for sure.
Yeah, it's like we could see it 5 miles away, but everybody's going to lose their shit when it does happen.
Then what
So
if Bailey wins and then she cashes in on Bailey? Then she don't. Then Nia's still mad.
yeah, I could see that happening.
I don't. It's probably better if she cashes in on Nia though. But it
Or she
depends.
costs Nia the title and then cashes in on Bailey after.
Yeah, that'd almost be better in a way
Yeah.
because it depends how they're trying to push Tiffany. If they're trying to push her and keep her like as a heel, then you'd want her to almost cash in on Bailey,
Hmm.
right?
Yeah, it's really interesting. I think people are going to pop when it happens,
They're
though.
gonna root for her though. Yeah, exactly. They're gonna root for and they still do regardless. Yeah. Huh.
Right. Now look at this. They got clips of Sasha Banks, but she's getting slammed through a table. Yeah. That I'm just gonna keep with
Ouchies.
my prediction. Nia's gonna win, and then Bailey or Tiffany's gonna cash in on Nia.
Yeah.
It just
Yeah.
seems too obvious at this point.
Yeah, I agree. Yeah.
Finn and our favorite DP, Damian Priest. Last thoughts of anything that's going to happen? We did our prediction show. If anybody hasn't seen our prediction show, they can go back and watch it. But is anything in particular you think is going to happen in this match?
I don't know. I don't have high expectations for the match, honestly.
Me
I
neither.
just expect like run-ins and a bunch of bullshit and hopefully DP wins, but I can see Finn winning too and then playing some games. I want Finn to do some crazy shit. Like I want him to I want like you said the Wyatt 6 to pull him under and him come out as the Demon King or something like that. Like
They'd have to do his makeup real quick.
oh yeah, that's true. Yeah, he's and then
Have a
yeah.
makeup artist under the ring. Um, yeah, I don't. I'm really over the whole Judgment Day thing. Like,
Yeah, I think a lot of people are too. Even people that are riding with him, like riding with Liv and all that, they're kind of seeing that as kind of a joke and kind of putting her back door to back seat to it or whatever.
well,
And all
she's
that.
been in the back door and the back
It's
seat. I
definitely
think
the
that.
back door. Yeah.
Yeah, I think the back door and back seat are two of her MOs. But yeah, Yeah, I'm just kind of over it. I think they're trying to make this like the Raw's Bloodline feud, and it's just not hitting for me. Um,
Right.
I think it just needs to finish up. Like, what are we gonna keep going with? Okay, so we'll spin that into Rhea and Liv. Like what? Or yeah, Rhea and Liv. Like,
Yeah.
where are they gonna go from here? I don't think Liv's gonna lose the title. I think that
Hmm.
putting a stipulation against a heel is just
Yeah.
right. I mean, it's all
Don't make
signs
sense.
point to
Yeah.
the heel
Right.
retaining. But where are they
Right.
gonna go from here?
I said it. They should have had our truth be part of the Judgment Day. They should have kept them in there, man. You would have kept them
More,
relevant. Yeah.
more that too.
I would have cared more about. He would have been funny. Like they did the whole story with him. And then he's just not part of it. Like they could have had our truth. Like our truth could have went straight heel again. Like and still been funny, or still been funny and like took control over and just I don't know. They could use a little more comic relief, even though it's already too much. But you might as well go over the top with it. Like nobody takes JD McDonough seriously. I thought he was like shorter than me. That man is like 5'9" or five. He's like 5'10".
Yeah, man.
He just looks short on camera. So I don't even want to know how I'd look on in the ring. Jesus.
They'd have to shoot you from like the ground up.
Yeah, that. Well,
You'd have
they'd
to
be doing
stuff
me
your
a
bicycle
favor.
shorts like Punk. Um,
They'd be doing me a favor in one way or another. Yeah, that was good. Yeah, the CW was good. The first episode of NXT, it was decent.
really
I
well done.
enjoyed
Yeah,
it. Yeah,
yeah.
yeah,
I heard the numbers that came in were really good too.
yeah. It was packed. It was packed. Yeah,
Yeah, for their first episode on the CW, did a lot better of a 5-year episode of another company on another station. So,
yeah. Cora Jade, baby. Cora Jade's back.
big surprise. Everybody
Right.
was upset Julia lost her opening match, but what are you gonna do? Put the freaking title on her? Her first match in the
It was a
company?
good way to lose it, though. They did the right thing the way that they did it. Yeah,
Yes,
yeah,
yes, I agree.
yeah, yeah.
Not a clean win. They had to do
Exactly.
something.
Yep.
Um, CM Punk and Drew McIntyre. Final thoughts. What do you think we're gonna see?
A bloodbath. The place is gonna erupt. It's gonna be crazy. It's gotta. I hope it's the loudest match of the night. The Cell, you guys, and Helen, Drew. Oh, we definitely. Okay, Ricky. We're picking Drew Mac. Or no, we're picking. I'm sorry. We're picking CM Punk, baby. It's gonna be a bloodbath. CM Punk's winning. He's gonna end the feud. Oh, the Hell in the Cell cage is not red anymore, too. It's the normal color. They had a live stream earlier in the day of them setting up the cell all day. It was a all day type of thing. A lot of respect to the road crew for doing all that stuff. But yeah, CM Punk, baby. It's gonna be crazy. Blood, a classic. It's gotta be a classic.
Uh, also, do you think what's the over under of Victoria being in attendance for this one?
Oh, yeah. I think it's a good chance. I think something's going to happen. I think we're going to see something with a bracelet. There's definitely going to be some type of bracelet action going on. I know that, and I hope Victoria gets her due. Yeah, with the bracelet. Yeah,
I hope she's wearing a Ringside Renaissance shirt when she comes in.
yeah. That would have been nice. Yeah,
So. Will we see the Rock return main events together and the Rock attack Roman Reigns?
yeah. Why not? Might as well. Might as well. If they're gonna put that on main, I'm gonna be very disappointed if like that's the main event and there's no like big reveals or big entrances or big surprises at the end.
Yeah.
If that's the case, Punk and Drew should have been last. Simple as that.
I think if Jimmy returns tonight, then Rock has to return tonight. Like I could see like
Yeah,
Jimmy coming out and getting the upper hand, and then the Rock coming out and
and think about when we see The Rock go at Roman. Woo, that's gonna be fire too because we haven't seen that yet.
mm-hmm.
We
Oh
saw The Rock with Roman pretty much with the lead up to WrestleMania. So if we get like a rock bottom to Roman Reigns from The Rock, that's baby. What
the
we got
place is
here?
gonna lose it. Old
Then
school Hell
Gold.
in a Cell cage, like we saw 25 year ago, The Undertaker versus
Oh,
HBK and Kane versus his brother.
Okay, well, whose brother? Who's is it? CM Punk's brother, Drew
CM Punk's
McIntyre's
brother is
brother,
going to come out.
his long lost brother. Oh, I just watched that movie. I think it's called The Killer's Game. It had Drew McIntyre in it, starring Batista. It was pretty
Okay.
good. It was pretty good. Yeah,
Okay.
watch it last
I th-
night. Yeah.
I think it was talking about like the old school Hell in a Cell, like not being read anymore. I think we kind of read into that a little bit wrong, but
Oh, sorry. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, it is. It's like the old school one. Yeah, for sure. I like that. I think it's cool. Yeah,
yeah.
some
Um,
classic
Future
guys.
and Metro Boomin, are they both going to be there tonight?
Yes,
I don't know who either of them are.
yes, they are. Yes.
Okay. I was going to say I'll have to call my wife
Or
in
or,
because she
or
probably
wait,
knows
no.
who they are.
Metro Boomin is definitely there. I don't know about Future, but Metro
Okay.
Boomin is definitely there because he's part of the theme song.
Yep.
That's the theme song for Bad Blood, but Metro Boomin is going to be there. It was announced, I believe, on SmackDown or somewhere. And Metro Boomin had put a tweet out even. He's like, Triple H knows who I am. He was like
Oh, yeah,
happy
yeah,
about
yeah, yeah.
that. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
He's
I
the
saw that.
producer.
Okay.
Yeah, he's the producer. Yeah.
Okay. I had no clue. So I'm a little bit
Cardi
behind on
B
the
will be at
dates.
SummerSlam, baby. Yeah.
All right. That sounds lovely.
I can't wait. Yeah.
Yeah, but I think that Cody Rhodes and Roman Reigns against the Bloodline it has all the makings to be the main event if it has, like you said, a return of somebody, some sort of big angle
Right.
that happens with it.
Yeah.
It's just the top feud in wrestling right now. I mean, we have to put our personal feelings aside with this Punk and Drew feud and
Mm-hmm.
kind of just see the forest for the trees. But you think Bad Blood? What is it? The 25-year anniversary or longer than that, 28 years, 27 years since the
Yeah.
original Hell in a Cell match.
Yep.
You would think that would be the main event, but
Oh, some okay. Oh, shout out to Drinking Wrestling League. Uh, love y'all. Brock has been spotted in
oh,
Atlanta.
okay,
People, I forgot to mention that. Yeah, Brock Lesnar. People were saying maybe Brock Lesnar too. I don't,
yeah,
I don't know where he fits in with all of this.
yeah.
I would have,
Somebody followed us earlier on X actually and
yeah.
asked Beast underscore wrestling
Okay.
is his uh is his tag. Shout out to him. And we were talking, and I told him to check out our Bad Blood predictions, and he was pissed that we didn't put Brock Lesnar in our predictions. So,
Oh man, yeah. Yeah, I wasn't even thinking about it. I had not seen anything about Brock Lesnar up until a few days ago, maybe. But then I've started, hearing the rumblings and seeing people talk about it in the comments and the posts, and I guess it's a possibility. Do y'all want to see Brock Lesnar come back? And if you do, who do you want to see him face? Like, who's he? What are we doing here?
yeah.
Uh,
Oh, that's a tough one. That's a tough. I don't
I
even
feel
know.
like all the other stuff hasn't even been addressed yet, like with Brock Lesnar, with the Vince McMahon stuff, like with all the allegations, like with like lawsuits and stuff like that. And for him to come back before that all that even ends
Yeah.
and like have his name before his name is technically cleared. I mean, you're innocent until proven guilty, but I I don't know.
Yeah, it just muddies the waters for me. Like
Yeah.
the so they have everything going on with the bloodline right now. Like all of these different characters. Like they have the Herculeo, Zilla,
Yeah.
Fatu, like all these people. The Rock hasn't come back. Jimmy hasn't come back. People are saying Jay and Sammy. So like,
Okay. Yeah. So somebody Zilla is in Atlanta. I know that too because I had seen somebody on social media somewhere. It's like that muscle man guy or whatever he is. Yeah, yeah. He's got like a channel and does a page or a podcast, or I think he's a wrestler. He was like a weightlifter or something like that too. But yeah, he's a big social media guy, anyways. And he was somewhere in Atlanta. He's there to see Bad Blood, and he had seen Zilla Fatu and dapped him up. So Zilla's in Atlanta too. So we don't know.
yeah,
We
where do
don't
these
know.
people live? Maybe he just lives there, and we're all like overthinking shit. Like,
Yeah. But man, like
um,
Brock Lesnar, I don't know. I don't know who he's gonna face if he comes out. Who's he gonna fight? Like, what's he got to do with the story at all? Like, what does he have to do with the bloodline at all in any
Yeah.
way?
And people are saying his ties with Heyman, but like,
Heyman's not even there, so Heyman got to come back first before that. Like, I don't
just
know.
doesn't make sense to me. None of that all makes sense to me. What does make sense to me is like I've talked about before, and I'm just going to touch on it briefly again. Is like how invested I am in this Drew and Punk feud, and like how I'm kind of a little bit bummed out that it's like this is going to be the final kind of
Yeah, it's
nail in the
true.
coffin for it. You know?
Yeah, when it's over, like, where are we gonna go for here? Because it's been so good. Yeah,
Yeah. We can go Punk and Seth, but Seth's got his thing with Bronson Reed right now because he just returned and cost Bronson Reed, and that's going to be a whole thing, and that might
yeah.
set Seth back. Boy, oh boy, and we got Raw this Monday cutting down to 2 hours.
I don't really want freaking Punk and Gunther right now either.
No, can't happen.
I don't. I feel like it's gonna, kill his momentum too, unless they're trying to do that and have him come. And then I saw things recently that they say Roman Reigns is gonna win the Royal Rumble, but I don't see the point of that if he's gonna face The Rock. He don't need to be champion for The Rock.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay, we got something tonight. Yeah, here we go.
You guys think Tiffany cash in tonight? Who she cash in tonight? Nia Jax or Liv Morgan? Ooh, Liv Morgan. That's interesting.
Uh
It's got to be Nia Jax. I mean, with all the backstage stuff with Nia choking her and
right.
the will she won't she cash in thing, it's got to be Nia Jax.
Yeah, she had hinted in the interviews she's done the last couple of days that how do we know she could maybe go over and cash in. She kind of slipped up too. I forgot to say that. She kind of slipped up. She's like, I could go in and cash on Liv Morgan after she wins. I'm
Hmm.
like, well, how do you know Rhea Ripley's not going to win? Why wouldn't you say you'd cash in on her? You just said, I mean, I'm sure she probably doesn't know, but it's like, how you know Rhea's not going to win too? Like, it would make more sense for her if she's going to go and cash in on one of them to cash in on Rhea, unless she's going like planning on going full baby face with the cash in and the title run, and she does it to live. But
I don't foresee her going and cashing in on either Liv or Rhea. I think that's the story is with her and Nia.
yeah,
Um, and shout out to Pretty Deadly for putting that over backstage. Like they've been the true MVPs of that whole thing
yeah,
brewing. And
yeah,
I think Tiffany's going to cash in, but I do think it's going to be Nia Jax.
right.
Stranger things have happened, but I think you and I predicted everything the same. Like I think we're 5 for 5 with the predictions
Cash
this
ins,
time.
yeah. She could get cold feet too. She could get close and it doesn't happen, and they give Nia more time.
Yeah.
It's
So
possible.
yeah. So before we wrap this up here, we got little less than 10 minutes.
Yep, we're getting close,
So
baby. The
y-
timer has begun.
you and I are both together on DP. Like
Yeah,
I think
yeah,
we tag team for the DP. So Damian Priest is going to win. Um, we both think that Nia's going to win and Tiffany's going to cash in.
yep,
We both think Damian Priest is going to get the win.
right.
We both think CM Punk's going to win.
Mm-hmm.
And we both think that the Bloodline 2.0 is going to win, right?
Yeah, definitely. Yeah,
Okay, cool, cool. So we're 5 for 5, and we're never wrong. So,
yeah,
I mean,
yeah. Usually I'm going a little opposite too, but
yeah.
not tonight. Not tonight.
The obvious answer just seems like the right answer. So, um,
Yeah,
I'm looking forward to it, though. It's a nice PLE. Next week, for people that are into AEW, we have Wrestle Dream next weekend.
yeah, that's true. Yeah. Oh, I'm going for Punk. What's next? What's after? I think he could. I don't think it would be a bad idea to like kind of set him off to the side and like maybe fight some of the Judgment Day or something like that. Like have
Okay.
him beef with them a little bit, maybe, or to kind of delay the time to the Royal Rumble. Maybe give him a little rivalry with like Finn or something like that.
You don't think that Wyatt sucks are going to feud with the Judgment Day? Because that would take that up.
Yeah, that's true. Maybe
I
they're gonna
think
go for the titles. Yeah.
I think they should start working towards a program with Seth Rollins and CM Punk, and then have them fight at Survivor Series, because that's when Punk came back and Seth blew up and started screaming, and so
Mm-hmm.
it'll be like that would be like the culmination of that. That makes sense
That's
to me.
smart. That makes sense. Yeah, I like that. That's good. Yeah, and then that
Yes.
can go on from. Yeah, that could be another great rivalry too, and that's before the end of the year. Who knows? I mean, that's all this came out of nowhere. We're getting close. We're 6 minutes away from WWE Bad Blood. I feel like I'm at WWE doing the pre-show countdown. You better buy that pay-per-view. Yeah, no, just
They
go
don't
on
even do that
Peacock. It's
anymore.
cheaper. Yeah.
Shout out to everybody around the pond, over across the pond, because now you're getting a PLE to like 11, 12 o'clock at night and not 2 in the morning like normal.
Yeah.
Shout out to everybody over here, and shout out to the UFC for having their event tonight to give us an earlier PLE. So,
Yeah.
um, boy, oh boy, thanks for hanging out with us. Make sure you like and subscribe to us. I don't like saying that, but it's the
Yeah.
standard operating procedure here.
Yeah, hit the like button, go down through our videos, check them out, check out the shorts, check out the last predictions we did, and made a little video just on the feud of the culmination of the last year for CM Punk and Drew McIntyre. It's real good. It's interesting. We'd like to know your comments and how you feel about it all. We appreciate it. Like you said, next week we'll have a video coming. Jesse did an interview with Hitting the Turnbuckle with the legend himself, Vince Russo. So it's going to be amazing. You got to be on the lookout for that. And
Yeah, he
we
was an
appreciate.
interesting cat. He was an interesting cat. So,
Yeah, yeah. You never know when stuff like them types of people what they're going to say or what's going to happen. So you
there may be a
definitely got to
couple of
tune in.
controversial comments that were made in there that might bring up a lawsuit with Jim Cornette. So,
Ooh, there might be some hot takes. Oh man, I can't wait. I can't wait. Yeah, it's going to be awesome. So thanks everybody for riding along our ringside riders of the Ringside Renaissance. Yeah. Everybody, please have a safe night and enjoy WWE Bad Blood. We'll be back in a few days to talk about it. Probably on Monday. We'll be back. Yeah. So everybody enjoy. That's Pretty Deadly Jesse. Okay, it's not working. And I'm Andrew. Kombat Jones. Yeah. You've been listening to the Ringside Renaissance Wrestling Podcast. WWE Bad Blood pre show. Have a good night, y'all. Enjoy. Peace.